Check. One, one, two. Speaker, speaker headphone. No, still nothing. Was there some sound before? Had there been any sound? Did y'all hear anything I said? Check. One. Okay, one, there we go. Okay, microphone check. One, two, one, two. There we go. We back in the building. Girl, I have no idea. This thing decides it wants to do what it wants to do. So, good morning, Sharon Nixon and the Fashion Umbrella Foundation, and Sherry. And again, if you guys didn't hear any of that, Sherry, thank you, Sherry, for being here. Sherry, again, was one of the authors in The Smell of Poverty. We definitely appreciate her. Again, that first ever project. Again, it is always up for redefinement because we want it to be refined. And each time, the one great thing, you could always redo it and go back to it. I like that. Go redo it and go back to it. So, what we're talking about today is Wellness Wednesday, but it's all about looking and working with people who are not well. And not well because most people will not tell you that they're not well. Some people will, but a lot of people won't. And that is one of the reasons why, suicide rates are very, very high. They're higher in different places than they are in others, but they still are prevalent and they affect some people that you really would not suspect that it does. And that is where we as individuals, when we are in tuned with people, and you can tell the difference with some folks. When people start their whole attitude and things start changing, or their disposition, or their appearance, or either even their when they appear up, like showing up. When things start changing, you need to like check in on them and ask them questions, even if you haven't talked to somebody in a minute. I know for me, I'll do that if I hadn't heard from you or seen you or something for a minute. I'm gonna like say, "Hey, what you doing? What's going on?" I'm not gonna say, "Are you good over there?" Because they're gonna say, "Yeah." They're gonna say, "Oh yeah, I'm good." Because again, that's the pride. That's that whole don't want to show, don't want to talk about it. But you need to be able to connect to people. And so when we're talking about, wellness, there's so many different types of well, and there's different aspects of that wellness that we want to be able to check into. There's people who are suffering in silence, if you will, but there's a reason why they do that. Maybe they don't feel that it's a safe space for them. They don't have a safe space to be able to share. They don't have somebody that they can share with that's not going to be judgmental, or who's going to just say, "Hey, well, come on, let's rush you to the doctor real quick." Actually, hold on, let me write that down because I need to set me an appointment. Yeah. And then sometimes you got to do that and then say you, because again, we were in a thing yesterday. Yeah, and a girl in Jackson, Mississippi, when she left school, she jumped off the highway bridge. Really? Was she young or older? Older as in high school or older as in college? Which one? But that's the thing. For some people to feel that they have to jump and they have to do that. And those are some of the hard points. You always wish, and I'm sure parents are like, only if, only if if I did, or if I known, if I realized. Everybody would have only ifed, high school. Yeah, that's young. I mean, it's young regardless to what age it is for you to be able to jump. So the point of the matter is that what can we do? How can we tap in? How can we tap into your wellness? How can we tap into your disappointment? How can we tap into your trauma? How can we tap into unfortunate situations that have happened that has caused you not see the positivity, in life. Those are the things that we have to look at. And we definitely have to take some time to reflect and be able to see where people are and meeting them where they are. Maybe they're not in for a whole rehaul of a counseling session. Maybe they're not, ready to go, and figure out medication. But what can you do just to check in with them, to root them back in, to bring them back down to the realities of where everyone else, is, and how to make them feel that there is hope and there is possibility. Having that hope and losing that hope really puts you in a dark space. And one of the things that happens is that it doesn't happen for people overnight. The lights don't just automatically turn on just because someone came into the room. There's other deep things, variables that take place that are other traumas or other things that are bringing them down and pulling them down. So for Wellness Wednesday, we definitely, as they you hear, you got to pay attention to kids if they are bad or not. They be acting out. Yeah, and that's true too. Because sometimes when kids are acting out, it's for attention and something that they're lacking. And even if it's just mischief, and they're mischievous and they're being mischievous, but you have to kind of pay attention to what it is that the need is. Sometimes it is a disability, but it's a regulation. It's how to regulating. So we want to look at the fact of Wellness Wednesday is being able to tap in to people. The statement of, saying hi or checking in on people, you know, it doesn't even matter if they, feel some kind of way about it. Like, be like, well, why are you checking up on me? Well, because I can. That's all. So, and then you can say bye, or whatever, because you're not trying to have no confrontation. You're not trying to stir up no other, hidden agendas. You just want to be able to let them know that you are checking in on them, you're saying hello, say something nice to someone, smile to somebody, because it also helps you too. So that's all we got for everything. Bye. Yeah, I know. Bye. That's what you say. Just bye. You hang up. Especially if it starts going south. So with that, we are going to chime out of here. We'll be back tonight for Wellness Wednesday after dark. And I am going to get over here on this computer. I need to send some folks some stuff, and I need to have it done. So thank you guys. See you guys later on tonight.